balance is really the law of nature.
Jai Jagat, dear audience, I'm Shah Umar, the student coordinator of The Voices. Welcome to the sixth episode of The Voices, where Devan Sondhi, the creative head of The Voices team, is going to be involved in a fruitful conversation with the entire panel of Odyssey International. Odyssey International is a literary event which is soon going to be hosted by City Montessori School, Rajajipuram Campus 1. I request you all to please watch this outstanding episode from the starting till the end.
Hello, Vardha.
Hi, Devansh. Thank you so much for having me.
So, can you tell our audience something about Odyssey International?
Odyssey International is an event which is being organized by City Montessori School, Rajajipuram Campus 1, which is based on the theme Modern to Contemporary Literature. It is an international cultural exchange Olympiad, which is based on literature, music, and art. It is going to be wonderful. It's happening from 31st of August to 3rd of September.
Okay. So, what was your inspiration to be the student convener for this international event?
Odyssey International is a very special and it was a very intriguing event for me. The reason being, I have always been a person who participates in many things. So literature, music, and art, all of these are my forte, and I feel like this is something that would be perfect for me. The reason being, I've always participated, and being a part of the student council since so long, and also the president of the Law Society, like I have really, managed to, improve my leadership skills. So I feel like this was a perfect opportunity to show that.
Great. So, as we all know that she is appearing for her board examinations this year, ISC board examinations specifically. So, how are you balancing your co-curriculars as well as your academic studies?
All right, so that one is a bit of a struggle, but I feel like my school has been very supportive in this endeavor. The reason being, we are strictly, limited to a time which is 8 to 9, and we work for Odyssey specifically in that hour. And then we have our classes, and after 2:30 we can resume with Odyssey work. So that is how we've been functioning, and so far it's been going really good, and I really am able to balance out my academic and my extracurricular life.
So, dear audience, whatever you do, basically, just it is important that you strike a balance between your academic results and your co-curriculars.
Yeah, very well said, because I feel like balance is really the law of nature, and you have to have balance in order to achieve anything. So, yeah.
Okay. So, what are your plans after this event? Like, what are you going to do after? How will you be involved in the literary community?
So the literary community, I feel like I have always been a part of. The reason being, I've always been a reader. I have participated in many dramas. I love to do dramas, especially Broadways. I really enjoy them. But right now, since I have my boards coming up, and I'm also, preparing for CLAT because I am a law student. So I feel like right now I won't be able to focus as much. But after my 12th, I will definitely read more books because that is, after school, that is definitely the only thing that we'll be able to do. But still, I think it's going to be it's going to be really interesting to see how literature affects my life later on. Yeah.
Great. Okay. So, what challenges did you encounter during the process of planning while you were framing or deciding upon the logistics team?
See, the biggest problem that we had while allotting the logistics students was that students were having various commitment levels and time management issues. Most of our students are involved in the rest of the cultural events like choir, dance, and orchestra, and it was very difficult to get them all in a meeting at one place and time. And the second issue that I had was allocating the students into different departments. we had to see what student can do which work and how much dedicated they are in doing that work. But our team needed a lot of brainstorming, and I think we have done our part, and we are all ready to host the guests and the participating schools.
Great. So, how did you adopt to the challenges and the setbacks that arose?
The challenges and setbacks, we take them as our new challenges. So we had a positive outlook for that. And like my friend Shan told, that most of the students were part of other things, so we were not able to collect all of them. That's why we held daily meetings at night from 8 to 9 to give them duties and allotments and to clarify what work they have to do. And that's all. That we are now ready with a fantastic logistics team.
Dear audience, whatever the situation may be, it is important for you to have a positive attitude towards it. Hello Sifat, hello Vaibhav. Sifat, we are so proud that you are not only a member of the Voices, but also a member in the Odyssey Organizing Committee. So, what is the theme for this year's Odyssey International?
Thank you so much, Devansh, first of all. And the theme for this year's Odyssey International is modern to contemporary literature. So basically, this focuses on how a literature has evolved over the period of time. So we are showcasing the pieces of modern literature, of contemporary literature, and there will be, showing the gradient that has been built across those periods.
Okay. So, how was it chosen like?
Now, this was a unanimous decision between all the authorities of the school, principal ma'am and the teacher conveners. So this was pure teamwork, and everyone sat together, gave their inputs, and then this thing was culminated, and such a good theme was chosen.
Okay, Vaibhav. How did the committee sit together to plan and execute the events?
So first of all, we are really looking forward to work together as a team, and we are holding meetings regularly to talk about the things that we really need to delve into. We really hope that this event will go down in the books as one of the best events organized by CMS Rajiv Rahman.
Hello Shaurya, hello Soumya.
Hi.
So, as you're a part of the organizing committee, so what new skills or knowledge have you gained through it?
As a cultural head of the organizing committee, I believe I've gained a plethora of skills that have been invaluable to my personal and professional growth. I have developed leadership qualities, teamwork skills, learning effectively to collaborate and communicate with diverse groups of people. Right, and also I believe I've honed my event management and planning skills and conducting various cultural events successfully. Moreover, as a leader, I believe that I've come to know the importance of setting clear visions, making tough decisions, and leading as an example.
Great.
I am able to develop three major qualities, which are collaboration, communication, and cooperation. Secondly, I'm able to convince or make people or students understand the importance of literature through cultural events. Lastly, I would just like to say that leader not only means leading a team or managing tasks, she also needs to ensure there is a cooperation and collaboration among the members. Thank you.
Hello Faraz, hello Keshav. So my question to you is that what techniques would you like to share with others of how to manage such events efficiently?
To manage events efficiently, careful planning is essential. Regular communication prevents misunderstandings, and teamwork leads to efficient problem solving.
To manage such events efficiently, first of all, start by early planning and have a clear goals. Form a reliable team and assign each person a specific task. And maintain a proper timeline and have a track of every progress about this event. And last thing I would like to add is be aware of the unexpected challenges you need to face in such events.
So audience, it is important that you have a list prepared before you are organizing a grand event so that everything is done efficiently. Hello Sharad, hello Rudra. So Sharad, how do you make sure that the event represents a diverse range of voices and it is inclusive?
We plan to have various cultural events. We plan to have various interviews conducted of the delegates, and we have delegates coming from both national and international teams. That's how we plan to make it diverse and represent various cultures.
So, Rudra, how are you planning to make sure that the event runs smoothly, and how will you handle the unexpected issues that turn up?
Okay, thank you for the question. So, as the head of the Delegate Affairs Committee of the Organizing Committee of ODC International, I must say that in order to run and make sure that an event runs smoothly, we'll have to have proper communication and connection with all the members of the organizing committee as well as the delegates that are coming. And if we talk about unexpected issues which come up, so there is no event which can happen without unexpected issues, and we can solve that by keeping our minds calm and thinking about it properly.
So, audience, unexpected issues can turn up any point and at any instance. So, it is for you to keep calm and do your best. Hello, Shushma. Hello, Ayushi. So, what advice would you like to give to those students who want to participate in such events and take leadership roles like yours?
So, one advice I feel that is very important as a leader is to understand how your team members think, how your team members work, right? So, it's important to understand their state of mind while you're working with them. So, one important skill a leader needs to have is to be a good listener. So, there may be situations where your team members are facing problems. There may be arguments amongst themselves, and that will affect how you function as a team. So, as a leader, you should be a good listener, listen to them, help them resolve their problems, and I think that is how you make a good team that functions efficiently.
Firstly, I would encourage all my fellow mates to be part of such literary events because, as far as I am concerned, being a part of such events have improved my communication skills, vocabulary skills, interpersonal skills, and a lot more. Then, to be a part of such literary events, you must have proper knowledge of the literacy. For that, you must read all genres of book, all authors, all discoveries, which will definitely create a diverse opinion, and you start seeing the world through different eyes, which is literary.
Thank you. Hello, Manas. Hello, Shamdevi.
Yes.
So, Manas, my question to you is that except the school and the organizing committee, who all are contributing to the efficient functioning of this event?
We began by creating a detailed budget for all the potential expenses from decoration costs to equipment rentals and refreshments. Throughout the planning process, we have worked with different departments to monitor the spending and make adjustment as needed to stay within our budget. We have also focused on securing sponsorships and partnerships to increase our financial flexibility. By clear and consistent communication with our sponsors, City One Initiative, the Associated Board of the Royal Schools of Music, and the National Book Trust, we have ensured that they see the value in supporting our event, which is crucial to our financial success.
So, Shambhavi, how will you ensure that the members work properly?
First of all, thank you so much for having me here. And in order to make the members work properly, what we did was like every day we have some sessions that is actually being organized by the OC members and our student convener. As well as it is very important to understand the team dynamics, how much a particular member is having the potential for the particular department he or she is holding, right? And at the very same time, it is very important to have a clear communication. Whatever confusions are there, in order to make them work properly and having an environment of unity among them, it is important to make them understand, to remove all the confusions among the members, and as well as allotting the members some committees for which they have their expertise and potential.
so that they're working at their part in for that particular department to make this event a very remarkable one, which we will ever witness. Thank you.
Hello Rayan, hello Anshika. How has this experience contributed to your personal growth and development?
Thanks so much for your question, Devansh. So I feel like that this experience has really improved my management skills and has made me a much better and caring leader. It has also enhanced my learning experience as my team members are incredibly talented and we have taught each other so much. Is that so, Shika?
Definitely, it has also strengthened my teamwork skills and problem solving abilities. And I have improved in my communication skills as well as it has boosted my confidence a lot. Thank you very much.
So, dear audience, this was all from our side. I hope so that you all have enjoyed this podcast a lot. And if yes, then please don't forget to drop a like and to subscribe to The Voices. Thank you.